Hello, Jennifer with Genty Designs here, and I'm going to be talking about quarantining as an entrepreneur and how to still stay productive. So, Genty Designs, I went into full time about 6 months ago, 5, 6 months ago, and I am a freelance seamstress. So I do private sewing lessons, alterations, as well as custom projects. The last 2 weeks of November, I spent in Vancouver, Canada. I went to a academy there and did a 2-week intensive pattern making course. So I had a really great time. I spent quite a bit of money. Canada is pretty expensive. Vancouver is. I did not realize. So I was, going to cafes, buying lots of food, and because I love trying different foods, and just, living life and having a great time there. So then when I got back to Texas, I was a little financially drained. Especially being a newer entrepreneur, especially in your first year of business, you're not making that much money. So I was on the edge financially. I was starting to, pick work back up. I was at the Houston Women's or Ultimate, Houston Ultimate, it's a big name, Women's Expo. That was fun. And then I was doing my private sewing lessons and doing some fun projects like these outdoor pillowcases, or upholstery project you see here. And then last week, I started feeling like I had a cold. I actually thought I had strep throat, so I went to the doctor. He tested me, ruled out that it was not strep throat. And then he said, so I'm gonna prescribe you, here's some antibiotics. I'm not really sure what it is, but I think you should go get tested for COVID. So I was like, okay, I'll go get tested for COVID. I went within the next hour, got tested. And then the next day got these results. Positively corona ridden. So I had corona and it was very mild, but you still have to quarantine. I felt like I had a really mild cold. It's still COVID. You're supposed to quarantine for 10 days following the onset of symptoms. So I counted off 10 days of my calendar and then was thinking about, okay, I'm a little bit broke, and how am I going to continue to be productive? Not necessarily making any money, unfortunately, but I still want to be productive on these days, on these 10 days that I have to myself, as long as I have the energy. Most of my money is made from custom things and the lessons and working physically with people. You want to limit and just eliminate any kind of contact with people, and that involves even working on products remotely. So here I present to you what I'm doing during this 10-day quarantine to still stay productive and get things done in my business. While this video is about staying productive during quarantine, the main thing that I have been doing during this 10 days has been to rest and just take it easy. I know that if you push yourself and don't actually heal from something, it just makes things worse, because then that's more time that you're actually sick, because your body does need time to rest so that it can get better. So that's very important. So one day I'll work on something towards my business, and then the next day I won't. I've been alternating between that, or at least on days that I'm not working as much on my business, maybe I'll do like a Zoom call that is networking. What non-money making task can I do right now to support future money making in my business? I can network virtually to increase my clients and contacts. I can work on my website. I can plan future events. I can make YouTube videos like I'm making this YouTube video right now. You can find networking events and free business classes almost every day happening. And a great resource that I use is meetup.com. There's an app for it you can get on your phone. So this is one of the events that I'm signed up for tomorrow. Most of them, a lot of them are local, but I've also found events that are hosted internationally. Right here, so you can search. So I say check out what's happening today. I look for online, any category. I would say career and business, and that's going to show all the business events. And just look and see which ones might be helpful for you and your business. And as you can see, there's plenty of events to choose from that are happening the same day. So you can wake up and find multiple events happening on that same day. Another website you can look into is Eventbrite. You can find also events through there, and they do have a lot of online events posted. I did go to a networking event this morning, and it was very helpful. I did meet a couple of people. So there's 2 more people that are following my Instagram page now, my Instagram business page. And then also we were able to exchange ideas about problems within our business. Ended up being a really small group, so there's only a couple other people. So it could be a really in-depth discussion, and I got some really great ideas about how to move my business forward, and even some of those ideas I can work on during the quarantine. And the final thing that I'm focusing on for this quarantine is planning a future event. I'm gonna have a fashion show next year, and so I've been printing model photos and measurements because I'm very visual, so I like seeing them actually printed out to look at. Also just doing the clothing design work and anything else that I can do just to prepare. All in all, a quarantine can be an excellent opportunity to work on parts of your business that you would not have time for because you're busy dealing directly with customers. So most importantly, rest up and get better. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Go check out what I do at gentdesigns.com. And until next time, bye.